I never understood why we as martial artists and practitioners of the arts are always making comparisons of other martial artists' abilities versus our own. Who's better than who, and who could beat who in the fight. But with that said, it brings about an interesting question since it seems to be a popular idea who can beat who, that is. So I saw a couple videos over the past year where people have been comparing Jean Claude Van Damme with Steven Seagal. Some say Seagal could beat Jean Claude Van Damme in a fight. We're talking about a real fight. And some say that Jean Claude Van Damme would beat Steven Seagal. Realistically, who knows? It's like football. On any given Sunday, anybody could win. Any team could win. It just depends on a lot of variables. And Steven Seagal is about 66 years old today, and Jean Claude Van Damme is about 57. So that can be taken into consideration. The weight factor. Jean Claude Van Damme, is much smaller than Seagal. Seagal has him probably about 150 pounds, if not more. And he's much taller than Van Damme. So that could factor in. They both studied two different worlds of martial arts. Van Damme, more karate based, very flexible, and probably faster in some regards or respects. Where Steven Seagal may be a bit slower, more methodical as far as the Aikido or Aikijitsu part goes. Teaching Aikido, who knows? Both arts that they study, or the several arts that Seagal studied, and a few arts that even Van Damme has studied, they're all credible. But who knows whether or not Seagal can beat Van Damme or vice versa? Nobody really knows. It's like Musashi said many years ago during his time. The only real way to tell if anyone can beat another person is if you kill them. And then, this is me, after you have killed them, it's possible that it could have just been chance. It could have just been that it was your day. Maybe the person made a mistake. Maybe they were just as good as you, if not better than you. And maybe they made a mistake. Maybe they didn't train. Maybe they didn't have enough rest that day, or what have you. Maybe their conscience was bothering them when they were engaged in the fight, and they really didn't have the heart to fight, and you did. It could be a whole lot of reasons. So maybe if that person wasn't killed and there was another possibility of you having a fight, hypothetically, maybe they would kill you. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to ask you this question. Hypothetically speaking, if Jean Claude Van Damme, star of the blood sport, were to fight Aikido master Steven Seagal, star of Out for Justice and Above the Law, those two guys were to engage, let's say in today's climate, at their ages now, who would win? I'm not going to take a chance and say that either person would win, but I would like to know what your opinion is. This is Brother Teacher. So long.